Hi, this is Donna Hall from the Hall Closet Podcast. I think this is day 6. I think this is my 6th Donna's Diary. I told you I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it every day, but I do and will try to do like 2 to 3 times a week. I'm going to try to shorten them because I tend to go on and on and on. I am going to go live on my personal TikTok page because I can't go live on the Hall Closet podcast yet, but I am going to go live as soon as I'm done here just to see if anyone will be answering any questions. My dog is drinking water right now. Of course, she only does that when I'm trying to record videos, but I'm not going to redo this because I'm real. This is who I am. But I did want to just address that I did release episode 6. It was a difficult there's difficult content in that. So if you haven't heard it, there is, I do give a trigger warning. I don't know if the trigger warning is on the actual episode yet, but hopefully it will be soon. But yeah, I do talk about sexual abuse in there. I also want to bring up the fact that I guess some people might have misinterpreted what I said in the fact that I enjoyed being sexually abused. No, I did not enjoy being sexually abused, but as a child who is abused at a very young age, you really don't know any different. And I had been shown the most attention and the most love by Frank above anybody else. So I think I enjoyed the attention that he gave me. I didn't know that the things that he was doing to me was wrong per se. And truthfully, I don't remember a lot of the things that he did. I do know that, I do have memory of a few things, but I don't have a lot of memory. And I have thought about, people have messaged me asking if I thought about doing hypnosis to remember. I have thought about doing hypnosis. I have actually done hypnosis in the past. But I'm still in a place where I'm not sure I want to remember. I don't really think that there's a reason for me to. Sometimes I think I want to remember, but when memories do come back to me, which they do often, oftentimes when I'm just talking through the podcast, or I'm talking to people about the podcast or about their situations, or just bringing, conversations up, just even with my family and friends, I have memories that come back. But I think when that happens, it tends to really, really, really upset me. Like when I'm trying to think of a specific incident. There was a particular instance where I was talking to my sister and she shared with me a situation that we were all of the siblings and my mom and Frank were there, and he had pulled a gun on us and was going to kill all of us and my mom and then himself. That's what he had said. I was very, very young. I don't remember that, but I do remember the side of the house where they apparently had thrown me out the window. And I think I'm going to talk about this in an upcoming episode, so I'm probably giving too much information. Sorry, Alan. But I don't remember the gun being pointed at me. I don't remember being there, but I do remember being I remember going through the window, and I remember the side of the house. I remember that it was dark and I think it might have been wet, or I remember the smell of the dirt and the foliage that's right around there. It was maybe there was a pine tree or there was some sort of, I just remember this, the smell and the feeling of the air. So I have a memory of it. I just don't have a full memory of it, but that was devastating to me. When I did finally have that memory, when my sister told me, and then I remembered, the side of the house, and the memory came back to me. It was really hard. It's really hard because a lot of the things that happened to me, I almost look at as happening to somebody else. I can't really explain it. So it's I feel upset for that little girl, not necessarily me. Unless you've been abused, I don't think you would understand that. And another thing that I just wanted to point out real quick, and then I'm going to be done because I'm going to try to get these done in 5 minutes, is that I don't feel sorry for myself. I don't think I've had it the worst. And I don't feel like anything that I have been through is the worst thing in the world. I just feel like it's important to share and be vulnerable. because the healing that I've done throughout this process there are just absolutely no words to describe how healing telling your story is. I thought, and I'm going over 5 minutes, sorry. I really, really, really thought that I was going to be like embarrassed, and I'm not. Like, I didn't even know that I wanted my friends to hear, or colleagues, or, people that know me but don't really know me, like not my like super good friends. Like, I was like, I don't even know if I want to share it now. I just want to tell everybody, like, listen to me, like, listen to my story. You may like it, you may not. You may think that it's horrible, but I want to share. I want to share my story with people, in hopes of inspiring someone, saving someone. I have gotten so many messages from people that I don't know, from people that I do know, telling me how courageous it's been. And I don't feel courageous. I just am me, I'm just sharing. I'm doing whatever comes to my heart, saying whatever comes to my heart. And, working with Alan has been amazing. He's my producer. He is phenomenal at helping me really round out each episode. It's super important to me to be real, to be honest and transparent, and he recognizes that. So he's been a huge help in not only allowing me to share these things with him, because he's who I'm sharing them with, but also giving me the comfortability and the courage to continue to share, and to be real, and to understand that by sharing, I'm, really doing a good deed. And ultimately, anyone who knows me knows I probably do too much for other people. So in my mind, I'm doing this for others as well as myself, but definitely for others. So what I'd like to ask any of you, if you've stayed on this full 7 minutes, and sorry for my continual chatter, but I'm not sorry. I'm not going to apologize for it. I hope that you can please share this with a friend who will share it with another friend. Please comment. Please help blow this up, because I feel like this needs to be shared with the world. All right. Hope you all are well. And I will try to hop on a couple more times this week. I'll definitely come on again tomorrow. I'm going to hop on my personal TikTok right now and do a live, and I will try to do them as often as possible as well. Thank you so much, and I'll get the light. It's not stopping.